Hello, welcome back. So let's try to do the Armory level 2 fight with all of the enemies involved. Now we can also sneak, we can do a lot of other things, but I'm not really sure if it's worth it or not. Let's try sneak. Okay, that our sneaking skill is 30, but we need a feed for the sneaking, otherwise I don't think this will work. Careful now. Nice. Target is out of reach. Oh man, that's hilarious. I guess, yeah, it's very useful to have the sneaking because you can do stuff like this. Sure, enter. You heard nothing. And you also get a lot of points into critical strike if you kill them like this. Look at the equipment he had. I mean, it's not much, but a character like this with a melee weapon, oh, it's a tough nut to crack. Well, it looks like this is my destination, and then I think I can turn on the turrets if I'm not mistaken. Well, if you don't know what happened, they got shot to pieces by the turrets, which is quite funny. Yeah, it's definitely one way to do it, and I don't think it's worth messing around with other stuff because you get all of the points anyway. The only things you do lose points, for example, if you fight them normally, you would gain points in evasion, armor handling, critical strike, and combat, of course, plus the combat reputation and a lot of other things. But if you do it like this, you just get the sneaking, I get the critical, and some general experience for everyone. But I don't know. It looks like they made sneaking so much better. So this is one of the... Yeah, see, everyone has implants. Remove all of them. Yeah, these guys had the distortion field and some of the other stuff. It's not bad what they have over here. Also had an old Betsy. But I'm more interested in the old hammer for Jed. To be honest, this shotgun is not the best. It works pretty good. As you can see, it has an AP cost of 6. And that's kind of like the major problem. AP cost 5, 5. As you can see that the stagger on that one is 25, the stagger on this is 30. So it's not much of a difference if you ask me, especially because the critical chance is well better, and this has accuracy and this has grace chance. Grace chance is bad. You can use all attacks at point blank. I don't remember weapons having that. Well, I guess that's the benefit of the shotguns, I guess. It can attack at close range with everything. So yeah, why would you want a weapon that needs more action points to fire when it literally does the same damage? Raise is 10. Well, 12 to 16, 5. I guess they made this Maverick a lot worse because I remember using the Maverick so much. Well, I guess it's because of the aim and accuracy, while this one... Yes, well, no, I don't think the Maverick is as good as I remember it. I'm carried by nostalgia. Okay, so you can do this fight some other ways as well. Actually, let me reload the game in case you want to see how the fight is. We'll just show it for a little bit. We'll not do most of it because it's a very rough fight. Squeeze through. Approach. You can also use reputation and combat reputation and some other stuff like streetwise, show him the access card, use electronics. You can also level up some other skills here, which might be important for some people. Computers, then you have the streetwise again, and charisma 8. I think it should be enough. Yeah, we managed to do this. Then you wait, you take the card. Only you have the card. And then they all die again. Okay, that's actually pretty glorious. Again, I'll just showcase some of the possible outcomes, not all of them. Well, let's try the combat now. Kill them all. Now, as you can see, the problem if you do the kill them all option. Oh yeah, they removed the raider. I think there was an extra raider. In the early access, we had another enemy somewhere around here, and that really made the fight super hard. Plus, we don't really have a lot of energy shields going or other stuff. Yeah. Sharp face. This was the hardest fight in the game at some point. Okay, that looks like an SMG. We have to kill the SMG people first. Yeah, the pistol is not so dangerous. The SMG is very bad. People. Oh yeah, yeah. This would have gone very smooth. I guess I should have thrown a grenade in their face. Perfect. Aimed. Blocked. This is the problem with Sharp Face. Because of his evasion and some other stuff, gadget, mainly evasion and gadget, you will always have basically 5% chance to hit this raider, whatever you do. Just have to wait until his evasion wears off, meaning in 2 turns. Places. Let's do an arm shot. Come on, let's see why this encounter was so hard. Like I said, they removed the raider because this was so much harder when I tried it. Hello. And yeah, you have to put Jed over here because that melee guy will come and hit someone. You don't want that someone to be a fishy character. You also want to debuff this guy as fast as possible because of his... Yeah, okay, so this actually was very nice. As you can see, Sharp Face has some optical resistance, so... yeah, you can actually hit all of them right now. Perfect. Oh no, that raider has some optical resistance. I'm calculating, I don't have enough to use my steam after that. It will have to be in the hands. What? It was not a crit? Okay. It was not maimed. Yeah, go for the bullseye. No, I'm missing 1 point. I'll reload my game, I will not do the combat one, but I just want people to see the combat option in case they don't like the sneaking or they cannot do it or whatever the reasons are. Oh, mine's okay. Can we debuff him even more? No, I don't think you can debuff him. So if they have the -2 accuracy from the grenade, you cannot maim their arms? I don't know, I never really thought about it. Let's see. Sharp Face is so annoying. Okay, he's still in cover. Was there a way to see if an enemy is in cover if you move to a location? I guess one of the telltales this sign is this one. Oh yeah, I guess you can see when they have no cover. Yeah, I guess you cannot maim them while they are blinded by a flashbang. At least that's what I understand from this. So I guess we have to, yeah, just regular shots. We'll do some crits for sure. But as you can see, the grace chance is quite high if you do the normal shots. And this is why I loved using the snapshots or the fast shots, because you deal a lot more damage more reliably. Because if you don't crit, you don't do a lot of damage otherwise. Yeah, I should have killed this guy by now. Oh, that's great. All Sharp Face has no more shield. Perfect. I really want to do the bullseye attacks, but nobody is going to get hit by them. Which is a shame. It's a real shame. Yes, okay, he has a lot of evasion. I guess he's a melee character, so he needs that evasion, of course. Oops. He fell down. As for Jed, probably the safest place for him would be over here. Yeah, that's okay. And we probably would have needed to throw a gas grenade, so Jed probably will need to have a gas grenade, and... Oh yeah, see, this is why I don't like this game sometimes with the cover system and all. Feels like this shouldn't be covered for them, but it's covered for them. But it's not covered for this character. Yeah, Sharp Face is so hard to kill in this part of the game. Anyway, I kind of showed you how to do it. My only mistake was that I didn't throw a gas grenade as well. As you can see, they have no toxic resistance, or barely any toxic resistance. If you were to throw a grenade in the mix over here, and use maybe some of your aggro steams, yeah, these guys are nerfed. I guess you can do a name shot. Perfect. Regen, and then you probably need to get him away from all of that violence over there, right? And then you just have to swap them out a little bit. So that means you'd bring Faith over here. That blocks the line of sight of the other people and the shots, of course. I'm beginning to be a fan of critical strikes, as you can see, critical shots. Go for headshot. Stunned and staggered, that's perfect. And you also have to reload. Oh no, he can shoot him from there. Oh well. You get the idea, you get the idea. That's how you're supposed to do the fight. With sneaking, with the diplomacy or talking, and through real life combat. But you need to use grenades and a few steams to do it, otherwise it's super hard. Did they drop anything else that was useful to me? I don't think so. I guess we have the distortion field for Faith. Yeah, keep in mind that Faith will become so much weaker later on. She's a bullet magnet. Okay, now it's time for my favorite part of the game, looting. Delicious. Delicious all the time. Everyone has those goggles. This is an empty room if I remember correctly, but let's go there just in case. Okay, no, there's nothing here. Yeah, this fight was much easier with the remove scavenger. And this is where things get super interesting. Because look at all of these goodies. Some of them you can access now, some of them you can access much later. I'm in the body, if I remember. You'll have a chip or something really cool. And this is a chip, it's an upgrade module. It's not thermal and optical resistance great. As you can see, we need an eye chip on our character just because it's so cool. And we have many upgrades for it. Swipe the card. Better card. Yeah, we'll get it at some point. And they're getting stuck a lot, to be honest. And this is the training terminal. Oh yeah, this is the override module that someone asked. Sick. Okay. Hit power station. Let's actually do that now. Because it's part of the quest. Wow, okay, we'll keep this video a little shorter because I think a lot of people will get stuck here their first time. They might come here too soon or they might come here without being prepared. But as you can see, you have a few options. You can talk your way out of it, you can sneak your way out of it, you can even fight your way out of it. You can probably also intimidate them. Power station, power station, power station. I don't remember what the reward is for this, but it's not very good. We need electronics. What did we get? We got a lot of experience in electronics. Yeah, computers will be easy to do, and also computer will kind of lose their utility at some point. I guess you can take the computers in case you want to open something very fast, but that's the whole point. That's why I'm so angry at the game sometimes. For example, you will need, let's say, computers level 6 for a certain challenge. Okay. And then you will not need any other skill in computers than level 6 for maybe 2 or 3 or 4 hours or 10 hours or 20 hours. It's kind of crazy how far apart some of these things will be spread out. Look at this room. Energy armor, light. So basically it's a shield that has 60 extra HP plus some damage resistance, which makes it perfect for Faith. Now Faith will not die as fast. Oh, she also can keep the jacket on the coat, which is amazing because that means she is currently our strongest and most armored combatant. Lockpick 6 will take a while. The tactical vest. Tactical and it's tactical. I said I cannot replace it on my main character. I think I can replace him. Like armor handling is really needed right now because otherwise you get big penalties. Let me see. 27 evasion. Yeah, it's 4 evasion. It's too much evasion lost. I guess I can give it to my character. Actually a very good armor if you look at it. It's 5 against everything, so that will put my torso with 7 ballistic resistance, which is great considering this guy has 9. Yeah, and this is why I'm saying the armor doesn't matter that much, because at this point it kind of caps out. At 7, 8, 9 it caps out. So at around 7 points in ballistic chest armor, it's kind of like the max you can get for a very, very long time. It's not really worth getting much more than that anyway at this point. Energy shield gadget. Like it. I also love this system a lot as well, so we'll recharge it by 4 every turn. What was it? 2? And now it's 4. Yeah. So as you can see, you are increasing the survivability of your squad by so much. That was also just a lot of power cells. I also have to sell a lot of this stuff, but to be honest, I don't really need the money. That's another mortar cortex. As you can see, he has 3 slots, he has 4 faith. I don't think we'll put implants on, we'll kind of dispatch over. So we will need the subliminal implant, the motor one, and I think the ocular one. I think that's how I usually do it. Yeah, mostly because of the upgrade chips. Again, you will know this only much later into the game when you get some more of those upgrade chips. Alone, I think we can open this here. We can lower the force field as well here. And get a cloaking field. That's actually great. I guess we'll have to use it on our main character, and then I can just swap his distortion field with the energy shield. Yeah, I know, it doesn't really make sense what I'm saying now, but believe me, it will make more sense. So this will turn us invisible for 2 turns, which means the enemies will not be able to really detect us, and yeah, it's cool because in the beginning they don't have a lot of thermal imaging. So as you can see, computers 9 and lockpick 9, so yeah. You can probably get computers 9, but that is a waste of time and points, because you'll never be able to get lockpick to 9 in this part of the game. So it's a trap, don't fall for it. There are just some pulse and stasis grenades which will be super useful. They are very expensive grenades, I think they're 600 credits each, yeah. So this can destroy the shields of enemies, or it can destroy the shields of turrets and deactivate them for 1 or 2 rounds if I remember correctly. Stasis grenade. This, you know what this does? This freezes anyone for 2 or 3 rounds. For example, you have, let's say, Sharp Face. If you throw the grenade on him, he'll be frozen for 2 or 3 turns. You cannot attack him, but he cannot attack. So if you kill everything around him, he's going to be useless when he wakes up. Anyway. Use the access card. Diagnostic. Hidden from the world. Discover strange machine. Achievement unlocked. And we don't have the clearance to do it. This is a very important... This is a very important machine. Thumbnail. Because this is exactly what everyone wants. This can power the colony ship for a few more years. It can make life better. It can make life sustainable for, I think, 30 or 40 or 50 years. And it might be just enough for us to reach our destination. So that's why this is the center point of the storyline. Well, I guess I should also use the training chip. Training token, so I get critical strike, evasion, and armor. And I guess that's... Oh yeah, now I remember. It's because my character used so many training tokens, you'll not have any problems with that. So let me see how much I will get from it. Critical strike, evasion, and armor. So critical strike is free, evasion is free. Armor is 2. What chip is this? I think this is one of the best ones. Yeah, at least for combat. New recruit, okay. Tribal access card, authorized training. Oh, I think we can only select one. I might be wrong. I think we can only select one. We'll need infiltration. Again, you can choose whatever you like. I like how they're called: urban pacification, rifle bladed evasion, riot control, strike, blunt armor, sneak. Infiltration. Yes. So can I get that in the inventory? No, we cannot use... Okay, I was mistaken. So this is not the training machine. Strike, evasion, armor, sneak, critical strike, lockpick. This is... We can use it in the mission control, not in the armory. But anyway, this is amazing in terms of loot. You see how many things we got? Our party basically got... I don't want to exaggerate, but it probably got 30% or 25%, at least 25% more tanky in combat and more dangerous and stronger, of course. Let me look around. I don't think we missed anything. I need 9 in computers and 9 in lockpicking. Yeah, that will take a while, buddy. And I think we're done with this area as well. It was such a great part. It was such a great part of the game. So from now on, we have to go to the mission control and kind of finish the stuff we have to do over here. Let me think a little bit about it. I mean, our basic goal is to do the main quest. Not really waste time around the mission control, because mission control is mostly finished as well. Let me go and look at something. We still have this ambush over here. Let's do the ambush. Let's see if we can do it now. And we used up a lot of steams as well. Okay, let's use grenades. I'm done with this. Look at this. He loses half of his HP in the first round, and there's nothing you can do about it. No toxic resistance. Yes, 50. I guess I just have to choose who to kill. And these guys will not move an inch from their position. Yeah. Breathe deep. Breathe very, very deep in that. Just a casual 9 damage to the face. See what I mean? I was aiming for the legs 2 times and I failed. Okay, let's try this again. It's so obviously made to be hard just for the sake of being hard. You cannot stack more resistance on him. There's not much you can do in this case, like I keep saying. He's our tankiest character and he got killed in 2 rounds. Actually in 1 round by 2 characters. 2 characters completely destroyed him. Without me even having a chance to do anything with that character. These guys are not the strongest, they're actually pretty weak, and that's what bothers me. It's just super bad RNG. It mostly depends on how much damage he deals to you. I mean, I'm not sure what the developers are. Yeah, I know it's an ambush, you're not supposed to do this mission, but come on, it's here, I have to do it now. You can just reload until you hit your first leg shot, and then the game becomes much easier. I can accept that, it's not a problem. Not sure what to think about this. Phase. And again, this is what I meant about the angles. They should not be able to shoot through 2 of your characters, but they can because of this weird angle. They have so many weird rules when it comes to stuff like this. Oh, he's dead again, right? I think he is. Well, he has pretty good resistance against most of this stuff. Just ignore everyone. You'll be fine. You're in your safe corner. You'll be fine over there. Yeah, we can do a weak point shot. Dagger. He saw me. Somehow we can shoot... Oh, look at this impossible angle. So he would have to shoot through this part, and it's only a little bit of space left. Missed. Staggered and stunned. Well, I can either do 4 shots or 2 shots, so it's gambling. No chance to hit anything, man. And also, see, this is what gets me sometimes. Sometimes I'll just go into the wrong direction because I forget there is someone there because of his cloak. We have no chance of hitting this. Let's just go over here outside of this nonsense. I guess I can give him the aggro steam, but that's a bit useless. Look at this, there's nowhere to hide in this entire room. Close combat. Raise. Stunned. Stagger stunned. Crit. So with 2 shots, this guy basically undid most of my work. Staggered, stunned. The best words in the game. Yeah, whatever. Just go through here. You'll hit us, you'll not hit us, doesn't really matter. And I have to use the steams on him. Missed. I don't know, my character is kind of built like a tank shooting at a small drone. If he hits, it will cause massive damage. If it doesn't hit, no damage. Is it even worth trying to shoot at that guy at this point? I guess you can try and shoot it like this since it's always going to be 5%. Oh, we hit him once. Inject another steam. Missed. Staggered. Kneecapped critical. Wow, this is so much. We should be able to kill them unless they kill my own character. At this point I should be aiming for the head. And then with a snapshot. I guess I was pretty close in killing him. Yeah, let's do a snapshot. I'm not sure. Again, the rules for the angles are not very clear. I want to put him in front of him. Or he could just aim for the arms and not miss. That was surprising, he didn't miss. Now it's time for our characters to do his bullseye attack. Oh wow. I was not expecting him to be so lucky. Do an aim shot, how bad can it be, right? We defeated them. It only required me getting a little bit angry. They don't have such good gear. Trust me, this is nothing compared to what they can have later. I guess the scanner is quite nice. Oh man, I guess they had some nice gear. The damaged right armor. Yeah, you can, depending on how much money you want to invest in the combat, in each combat, you can get a lot of cool stuff out of it, and also it can be a little easier as well. I mostly wanted the shields, but they're the hardest one to get. I guess the Lancer is okay, it's a 200, so I guess he's really strong with his rifle. Yeah, compare the Howler to the Lancer. You might think, well, the Lancer only has a little bit of extra damage, but no, the truth is the Howler is junk and this is prime gun material. Because penetration and stagger are much better. And AP cost is 6, AP cost is 6, range is 5, Because they also use different ammo types. This is a proper rifle, this is an SMG basically, but it doesn't have as big as Gray's is 8, and this only is 4, plus the critical chance. Anyway, it's just so much better, but you don't really know that unless you really look at it. And the only person who can wear a helmet like this is Jed, of course. Is it worth it? It has some neural resistance, which is interesting. 9 and 12. Well, I guess it's a little... Armor handling is minus 11. Wow, this is so much. This is supposed to be a straight up upgrade, but it's everything except a straight up upgrade. I guess instead of the accuracy you get the resistance to neural, but it's only 10%. Yeah, I think the developers forgot to balance this out. This is supposed to be weaker than this one, but it's not that much weaker, and if you put this on, look at this. You lose so much more. To the point where it's not even worth putting on. This has only 4 accuracy and reaction. So you would lose the reaction. Yeah, those goggles are still going to be the best for a long time. I guess... oh, scavenger boots. Okay, so the minimum is scavenger boots for these guys. Welding boots. 2, 4, 2... oh wow, he had some... his boots were so bad. Yeah, I can take the hit to evasion. It's not so bad, and he really needed the boots. Okay, so basically our group is so much stronger now. We can confront Jonas, but we can do the little shop of horrors, to be honest. Let me see where it is. Jimmy, Camptown. Yeah, I was looking at that. Maybe... no, we cannot do anything else. We have to confront Jonas, but I'm not in a hurry to do it. I know what I have to do. My mission is clear. My purpose is very clear. And then next episode we'll also get a super nice implant for us. I guess we can go to Boone's Moonshine. Where was that? Oh yeah, it was over here. Could speak with that guard to get inside. Okay, I'm happy with this episode. Yeah, I got a little bit upset about some of the RNG stuff. As you can see, it can get on your nerves, especially because sometimes you'll spend, what, 500 credits on a single combat, or even 1000 credits on some missions, depending if you use one of these grenades or not, and you might still lose it, which is weird, because you would think credits is a consumable you can use to make your life easier, but it just tips the RNG in your favor, but doesn't always mean you win the battle. You just have better chances. Anyway, see you next time. This was actually a lot of fun. I mean, if you are having a character with automatics, which is good with automatics, this would have been such a huge win. See you next time. Bye bye.